Circle, time to talk property now. Whether you're after a flashy new apartment in the inner city or a house land package in the burbs, it's really easy to be tempted by the idea of buying off the plan. What are the pitfalls and how often do you end up getting what you hoped for? Here to tell us more is property expert Cashmore. Welcome again.
Thank you.
Now, these deals sound really good, don't they?
Oh, they sound fantastic, and the photos and the artist impressions, and you go on realestate.com and you see these fantastic pictures of what you can get, and they always look under a blue sky and really sunny. And that's what I want to show you today in What's It Worth. So let's go straight into What's It Worth.
Okay, we're saving money off the plan, aren't we?
You save money, yeah.
Right,
and this is what I want to show you what you don't save and what you do.
Okay.
So the pros and the cons. But here we go. So 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property.
What CBD is it?
30-minute drive from CBD.
Okay. That means a long way.
But do you know
from
what?
CBD.
I wouldn't worry because, you know, the prices are pretty comparable when you buy.
Oh, really?
You know, it's going to be in an outer area.
Okay,
you know,
all right.
so
yeah, 30 minutes.
Okay.
So look, doesn't it look nice?
3
you know,
bedrooms,
the shadows
2
of the
baths.
trees. It's a bit like.
But obviously we can't show real photos. Are these artist impressions?
These are artist impressions. They're very good.
Oh, because it's off the plan, Yumi.
Has this all been photoshopped?
This has all been, well, it's an artist impression. It's a drawing, yeah. Isn't
Well,
it
sometimes
great?
they build a mock-up, don't they? And then they-
Yeah,
you can walk into it. I can
yeah,
see this
they'll
plan.
give you like a demonstration
not a bad
studio
backyard.
sometimes.
All right.
Okay. What was it? 2 bedrooms, did you say?
3 bedrooms, so 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
Who's guessing first?
I will go.
And then
You're going
question
first, Georgie.
marks.
Yeah, I'll go first today.
Nice work.
30 minutes from the city. I'll go 540.
Okay.
630,000.
600. Oh, you said that so confidently.
I'm going to go 420.
420, okay.
525.
525, you're also out, I can't believe it. 344,805.
Where is it?
Dollars. Oh, okay, so it's 75 kilometres southeast of Brisbane in a place called Woodlands.
Right.
And
Right.
it's a big estate.
Does that
they're
qualify
building
as 30
where they're
minutes
building
from the
houses.
CBD?
Oh, look, they
Which
always
CBD?
so
The
here's
Gold
your
Coast?
first.
Maybe the Gold
Yeah.
Coast.
Your first proviso, actually, it's pretty much in between, you know,
Right,
Brisbane and
yeah.
the Gold Coast. But your first proviso is, you know, they'll always remember advertisements are there to push the best part of the property. But the thing is with off the plan is, first of all, and we had question marks at the end of the last slide in there because that's not actually what you're getting. In fact, when all you've actually got is a contract, which is about that thick, it's the size of a telephone directory. And it's a promise. You've bought a promise. Because, first of all, quite often the land hasn't been subdivided. The plans haven't gone through with council. So the contract has to have everything in it, which basically says, well, look, you know, this is what we want to build you and this is what you've bought. But if we go through council and they can't approve the plans or there's any changes that we need to make the development get through, not only could it cost you more than that 344,805, and notice how specific it is. There's no negotiation usually on this price. This is you buy in a shop and you pay. But, you know, we're going to change it. You won't have any say in the matter. One of the big things is when they are subdividing land, on the contract it will specify a period of time during which the plan of subdivision has to come through, and that can be sort of 18 months to 3 years. Now, you're locked in, so even if it takes that entire time to get the plan of subdivision, you can't withdraw from the contract.
No.
Developer, in the meantime, could go bankrupt. The whole development might not go ahead. If it doesn't happen, then obviously you're left at the other end.
Are you allowed
not
to
knowing what's
sell
got wrong.
on before the house is built? Because sometimes people have done that with apartments.
Yeah, no, look, you wouldn't be able to get round it. You're actually locked in to what you've got. I mean, there are ways that you'd need to go and seek advice on what you can do. But this is the real key. You've got to get that contract checked. And quite often with the big companies, they won't give you the contracts until you've initially handed over an administration fee to say, well, you can start doing your checks on the land because this is like a down deposit.
I mean, that all sounds. I think it's great because it's very. You've got to approach this with a lot of caution.
Oh,
but we also need to
huge
highlight that there are some great examples where people have bought off the plan and made a lot of money. Because by the time they've gone into, I know this is a case for a development in Ballarat in Victoria, when the owners actually went into the property, much better better than what they expected, better views of the lake, and they ended up making a really great profit on them. So
yeah, you see, but it's the luck of the draw, isn't it? Because it's great if you buy it and then the market's going up, and by the time you know you get to settlement date, the market's already risen. You've got some equity in it.
But in a stalling market, you've got to be careful.
And what are we in now? We're in a flat pancake.
But I'm amazed it doesn't go wrong that often, really, does it?
It does.
Do we not hear about it?
Well, go around on Google and just have a look, you know, at some of the stories from people on a lot of property sites out there where people talk about this. It does. But remember, the developers are always trying to do their best. They're not out there to, you know, they're out there to produce a development to do well and to have
they're
a
also
career
to make massive money.
That's right.
And you've got to be careful. One tiny little thing that I noticed at the Docklands development here in Melbourne, people bought off the plan, had these great sized balconies, didn't realise that when the apartments were bought, all the air conditioning units were put on the balconies. So they had no balcony.
That's right.
And things like that weren't on the plan.
Yeah.
And also finishes. You don't know what finishes they're going to use.
Look, you can specify what you want, but you must remember it is all subject to change. And not only that, but you might end up having to pay for those changes and not being consulted. So look, these are a few things that you need to check. You need to check the builder. Go and see developments that he's done. See the quality. See the feel and the finish. If settlement is delayed, you need to have some kind of accommodation in the middle. There's a fact sheet that we've got online where you can check all these details out.
Yeah, so it's on our website.
Go and have a look before you do it.
Or Facebook. Please thank Catherine Cashmore.